All right, you fucks. Today I'm gonna show you guys another new local SEO growth hack. I don't see people talking much about this, but yeah, let's get into it. You guys owe me, since I'm doing all this shit for free, owe me a local SEO comment. Just comment down below local SEO for the YouTube algorithm. I'm trying to rank for local SEO, and I think this will help. Just do me a solid here, all right? I'm doing this all for free. And if you guys want more granular details, obviously, I have an SOP/course in the advised community. So definitely sign up for that. We're closing the doors in the next 10 members. But let's eat some creatine and give you guys a revenue update. Hitting up the US today with the fams. So not much work will be done. But James and I are recording a podcast tomorrow, so that should be exciting. That'll go live immediately. And yeah, should be good. Here we go. Let's go. Alrighty. So yesterday we did a total of actually 3.6K, exactly the same as the day before. Amazon at 1750. Mediavine at 940 and OnlyFans at 973. So when I mean exactly the same, it's off by like $10. So yeah, Amazon went up. I think Mediavine went down. OnlyFans went up, something like that. But yeah, let's look at the granular details. All right. So yesterday order revenue 32.4K. Levanta, I think it was $70. Fuck it, man. We take those. Let's talk about today's episode. Cool. So for today's episode, I wanted to talk about, it's not like a new tactic. Well, yeah, it's a pretty new tactic. Anyways, so you know how I already talked about citations and PBNs, how you tier citations with PBNs. And that got me thinking, why don't we just go a step forward and instead of PBNs, we use guest posts? Because in that case, when we use guest posts, you're able to link directly to the site, right? So let's try that out, right? Here we go. So the prompt should be, hey, you reach out to like a guest post provider and say, hey, I want to write a guest post on your behalf. You send them the guest post, and then you send them this like HTML and ask them to embed it at the bottom of every article. And the target keyword, like what should the guest post title be, right? For example, for the movement room, if we're trying to rank for physiotherapy East Vancouver, what I like to do is I like to go into Ahrefs and I just throw in physiotherapy. And then I go into questions, right? So my article will be, what is physiotherapy? Great. You generate that with AI, maybe human write it. And then you just, at the bottom of the article, you embed this HTML code. So what exactly does that look like? Let's go into movement room as an example. Like I'll just show you guys what it'll look like, okay? So, okay, right, great. It's written. And at the bottom of the article, here's what we're going to do. We already did it, but let's do it again, all right? So you add this in, and then you click update. So this is exactly what a guest post would look like. What is the physiotherapy? Understanding the basics. Da, 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 da. Amazing. All right. Great. Fine article. Pretty long, pretty fucking long, but we take it. Scroll all the way to the bottom and you'll see movement room physiotherapy East Vancouver, email, phone number, URL, which is hyperlinked because remember, this isn't, guest posts aren't as black hat as PBN, so you can finally link directly to your site, adding to the juice, address, and then a map embed. Amazing. Great. This is like crazy, right? And if you want to go a step further, what you can do is you can tier this guest post with a PBN, which also has this map embed. All right. So I don't know if that's too complex for you guys, but I'm just going to assume you understand it because you've watched my other videos. But yeah, so you would tier this citation, which is linked in the past, I've asked you guys not to link it if it's a PBN, but you link it because it's a guest post, and you tier this guest post with PBNs. So, which also has a citation. So that citation points to this citation, which ultimately also points to your direct site because it's a white hat link. I hope that makes sense. And I hope this gets some gears in your brains turning. Obviously, this tactic, if you're too lazy to find guest post providers who allow this, we have a short list of like 100 to 200 guest post sites that are currently allowing this. Obviously, for non high risk niches like adult, weed, pharma, et cetera, et cetera. So if you have a local business and you're interested in something like this, definitely sign up for the first link in the description, and we'll let you know as soon as it's launched. It's something we've been working on for a while. The price won't be cheap, so it won't be like, I think it'll be like $60 per link, but it's as cheap as we can get for a guest post, right? But yeah, anyways, if you guys like today's episode, if there's anything I need to deep dive on, like a certain aspect, let me know. So this is exactly what a guest post would look like, but instead of Movement Room, it would be a guest post site, if that makes sense. All right, that's it for today, guys. Comment local SEO for the YouTube algorithm. I'm going to answer some questions now. All right, Abhinav says, do you think of selecting a niche in ranking rank when the local services have branded searches and are ranking on the organic spots as well? Yes. Why not? What's wrong with that? Bro, with this amount of money, you should be living like a king in my country. Yeah, but I'm in Canada. Shit's expensive as fuck. Did you ever use Newswire PR? No, I haven't. I exclude backlinks from the press release if I use press release for SEO, or do I save to? Oh, okay. Clickable backlinks. So, I think with press release, you don't have to. If you want to be safe, just don't link it. If you want to be like a bit more aggressive, you can link it. But press releases are considered white hat, so it should be fine. Need to get my net worth up when creating multiple rank rents. How do you deal with the phone number situation? I don't think placing the same number across several rank rents is the right move. Do I need to buy a secondary phone plan? No, just buy callscaler.com. Like, just do that. It does phone number rerouting as well. I think it's like $1 a month, something like that. One question I have is, what is your recommended approach to building authority for a local business? What I did today will definitely build authority. Ranking for most service keywords, I find when I rank blogs for it, we get dominated as it's a low DR site. I would like to build these up and possibly put ads. Okay, yeah. Then yeah, what I talked about today will definitely help. So guest posts with citations with a like naked backlink. Because let me show you guys again. This backlink is extremely safe because it's a naked URL backlink. What that means, I've done an episode on this. Just say like Google picking anchors for backlinks indexing. Search that on YouTube and you'll see what I'm talking about. All right, that episode. I talk about how to pick anchors, which is this. Like the way you link to your site, like the text you choose is an anchor. All right. Yeah. I hope I'm starting from like bottom enough for you guys to understand. Because I realize I have to be, I don't know what I don't know. So I have to like try to, yeah, you guys know what I mean. Paulo, I just realized I can sign for Advise this whole time, bro. Wait, could I qualify if I don't have a 6-figure digital asset? Yes, if you have a 6-figure offline business, which I think you do, Paulo. Got the same question as the Dutch guy from the last video. You didn't really answer his question, I think. What initial links to build to a rank and rent before having a customer, aka an address? If you blast citations with a fake address, you kind of limit your options for later when it's about NAP consistency with client data. I was thinking about PR blast niche ads, maybe PBN links. What do you think? Got it. So if you have a local rank and rent without a Google My Business, it doesn't matter. If you're using citations as foundational links, the NAP consistency doesn't matter. All right. And if you're going for organic traffic, not local traffic, if you're going for organic traffic, which is just like the organic results that come after the snack pack, then it doesn't matter. You're just using citations as a foundational link type. So yes, I would do citations with a fake address. And later on, if you do register Google My Business, just recreate those using the new address. It'll work. It's just cheaper, right? I want you guys to succeed in the cheapest way possible. And citations will do that for you, right? So that's it. Narav, try the PBNs for your network. Shut the hell up. Interesting insights. Would love to hear updates. I wonder how you calculated the worth of your sites. So what I did was I used to do 24x monthly revenue of my businesses. So for example, Indexy plus Binance revenue last month was like fucking 37K. I multiplied that by 24 and that's how I get the value of it. What I would do, no financial advice, dollar cost average a bit into crypto right now. I'm okay with crypto. It's a high risk asset. I'm trying to do something low risk. Hold most in high interest account for lowest risk. Yep, I'm doing that. Buy another property in an area that's developing. That's high risk, but that area has good tax benefits. So I see what you're talking about, but I have that with Portugal. So what I've decided from the video yesterday is I'll probably just dollar cost average harder into the market, like increase spend and just try it out for like a year or two. My timeline is long enough that if the stock market gets clapped, I'll still go up. So like that's what happened with my business stock portfolio is I dollar cost averaged into like the bear market. I think there was like a recession for like a year or two, and now we're on top again. We came out on top. So yeah, that's it for the day time, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy. I'll see you guys tomorrow.